A stroke of brilliance on a blank canvas can be inspired by almost anything.
Well, this is the old boy. His name is Eige. He's a rescue pug. And when I got him, he was 8 years old, so I called him Eige.
The mark of a great artist is that they can find beauty within everything. And artist Eason Eige found inspiration for his new show nestled at the bottom of his feet.
This series is called Pets in Their Bed. And it came about when a friend of mine, whose nickname actually is Cat, gave my cat a new bed. And it was a beautiful white fluffy bed. And Ditto, my puss, loves his bed. He's in it all the time. He's in it in the morning, he's in it at night, he curls up, he's upside down, his paws are out. He just obviously loved his bed. And I kept looking at him and all the different ways he would lay in his bed, stand up in his bed, sleep, whatever.
Inspired by his feline, Eason began painting in a series, a practice the artist lives by.
The whole business of painting, the more you paint, theoretically, the better your work. And I like to work in series because then when you have a show like this, there's a theme, it's a cohesive group of paintings. There are 22 paintings in this show. Started in February, and you know, I get up at 4 in the morning and paint and get ready to do something, go out, come back, take a nap, paint, watch the news, then maybe paint at night, late. You have to paint when you feel like it, but the more you paint, the more you want to feel good about painting, so that's how it works.
The commitment to the craft is complicated when your subject is constantly on the move, constantly changing.
You know, I've always painted from life. I painted the cactus in front of the church in Old Town for 10 years, sitting in front of the cactus, painting, take it home, the painting changes, colors change, whatever, but you establish everything by sitting and looking at the actual subject. With the animals, it's just impossible. You can't. I mean, you look at them and they move. So I took hundreds of pictures, and then I go through the pictures and the photographs and select the ones that interested me, you know, visually. And sometimes even taking a photograph, they move, you know, so it's a process. This painting of my cat, Ditto, the cat came off the roof of the Snake Museum. He was born on the roof of the Snake Museum in Old Town, and I adopted him out of a little box. He was a little tiny kitten, mew, 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 big yellow eyes. And this particular painting, though, he's standing up in bed. All of them are in their beds, but in this one he's not sleeping, he's standing up. And I think it's one of the looser painted paintings in the group. There was no even a reason to paint the eyes because it just would be unnecessary.
The artist's way for Eason began as a child, offering him a lifetime to develop his ever-growing craft and artistic voice.
I was very fortunate to have grade school teacher who would take me to the state fair and enter my work, and we'd walk around, look at everything, and talk about it. And then I had a great junior high teacher and a high school teacher, and I had a wonderful art school. Kansas City Art Institute was the right school for me at the time. So I've painted for many years. I did not paint for a while when I lived in West Virginia and worked in a museum because it was so time consuming. You had to make a choice whether to paint or do the work at the museum.
Nowadays, Eason shares his peaceful artistic vision with Albuquerque audiences. His latest show happening at the Freestyle Gallery, a tucked-away bungalow just west of downtown.
I'm hoping when people come to the gallery, Freestyle Gallery on Central, to see this show, I hope they're not totally seduced by the humor and the variation of the dogs and the cats. I hope they look at them as paintings also. You know, the brushwork, the color, the compositions, formal considerations of paintings in general. And it'd be very easy to go through the exhibit and chuckle and laugh at the cat licking her paw and different things. I hope they look at them as paintings.